New beginnings are sweet. They smell like fresh notebooks, new faces, first steps, first chapters. They make us believe that life is restarting, that this time it will be different. Beginnings are easy. It's the consistency that decides if this sweetness becomes something real or if it disappears like smoke. Hello, gentle listeners. Welcome back to another episode of The Unseen Word after a long time. I'm Judy, and we've all started things with fire in our chest. A new project, maybe, a new habit, even a new version of ourselves. But how many of those beginnings stayed? Most of the time, life gets heavy, the fire fades, and it feels like maybe it wasn't worth it at all. And here's where psychology comes in. Miss Psychology, tell us. Your brain loves newness. That's why you feel alive at the start. But that same brain gets bored once the excitement fades. That's when you hit the first wall. And that wall isn't weakness actually, it's just human nature. The ups and the downs are part of it. In relationships, for example, the beginning is fireworks, late night talks, butterflies, the thrill of being wanted. But real life actually isn't proven there, it's proven later. When the butterflies die down, when you've had your first fights, when your life gets hard. Without consistency, even the sweetest story dies too young. At school, the beginnings feels powerful. New bag, new pens, new hope. But what really matters isn't the first week. It's showing up on the boring days. When your alarm feels like torture, when your friends are out but you still have a lot of work to do, success grows in the middle, not in the start. Even with dreams like podcast, a project, a plan, wanting to live abroad, the beginning is super exciting. Then becomes the silence. No claps, no results, and you stop there. Sometimes for months, maybe even years. And then one day, you come back. Quietly, and no one knows what it cost you to return. No one knows your little cries in the night, the way you doubted yourself, or how badly you wanted to give up. For them, it's just, oh, you're back. But for you, it's everything. So, Judy, what do we do? We trust the process. Even when it's not working the way you want, even when it feels slow or broken or imperfect, you breathe, you stay, you keep walking. Because the process is where you grow, it's where you learn patience, strength, and humility. It's where you discover parts of yourself no one else ever see. And on your way, romanticize your journey. Don't wait for the big win to finally be happy or for the right moment. Fall in love with the in-betweens. Romanticize the mornings when your hair is mess and you're rushing for class. Romanticize the coffee that gets cold on your desk because you were too busy daydreaming. Romanticize the long bus rides where you're staring at the window, headphones in, and suddenly the world feels like a movie scene. Romanticize even the hard days, the nights when you cry quietly and no one knows, the times you feel invisible because one day you look back and realize even those moments were shaping you, teaching you, adding colors to your story. We only live once, so laugh when it's awkward, celebrate the small wins, dance in your messy kitchen, write love letters you'll never send, take photos of the sunsets like they belong to you, make your life feels like art, even when it's imperfect, especially when it's imperfect. Because one day you realize the middle, with all its ups and downs, was the sweetest part. Not the ending, not the perfect picture. Yes, the middle. And as we say, only God knows how it will unfold. Your job isn't to control the whole story. Your job is to keep showing up, to start again, to come back even after long pauses. Because God knows the value of the nights you whispered into your pillow when no one else was listening. So here's to new beginnings, sweet, imperfect beginnings. May we hold on long enough to see them grow. May we trust the process even when it feels slow. May we live this one life with open hands, taking the good, the bad, and the in between, and learning to fall in love with all of them. Because we only get this once. Let's not waste it waiting for perfection. Let's leave it now. See you next time, guys.